Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you're new, to another Get Ready With Me for Work. I should have done this before I hit play, but I am unpacking stuff from when I went to work on Saturday. And just making sure I get everything out of my makeup bag. And yeah, I think I got everything. Okay, kind of working with not a lot today because I put away a bunch of my makeup already for the end of March, and I haven't brought out makeup for February yet from my Shop My Stash. I still have like my primers and what Leanna Dalton calls lotions and potions out. Although I'm running low on this. I have another one over there. I just don't want to get up and get it. You know what I'm saying? So I've got my schedule down to where I'm doing one of these once a week, probably on Mondays for this channel, and one of these once a week for my main channel on Fridays. I'm going to try to do more material, more videos for my main channel during the week. I think that's what I want to do. I don't know if this is going to be a long video or it's going to be 45 minutes or an hour. So how are you doing? I think my camera's a little crooked. I'm sorry about that. Or my phone. Out of all the years of doing this, I never did get a proper camera. I always figured, I don't know, with the chicken, which comes first, the chicken or the egg? Do you wait until you become monetized and start making good money before you get a camera? Or do you get a camera and then hope that you start making good money? I decided I'm going to wait until I start making good money and then get the nice camera. Because then if I end up not making money and I have this camera on my hands and I end up giving up on YouTube, then I'm not a photographer. What am I going to do with the camera? I'll have to end up selling it or something. Plus I hear all these, I'm going to have to brush this back. Plus I hear all these YouTubers, they're always upgrading their cameras. It seems like faster than they're upgrading their phones. Well, some people upgrade their phones really quickly, like once a year. I'm not that person. I upgrade my phone like once every 5 years. If that. think I went from a S7 to an S22. When there's some people out there that need every brand new iPhone. Seems like, at least. That could be an over-exaggeration. That just seems to be the meme, right? Okay, I'm going to be playing with the BPerfect and Stacy Marie Carnival palette, the Antidote palette. And I think I'm going to stick... I haven't really used the greens, but I'm not in a green mood. I might save this for St. Patrick's Day, I'm thinking. But I'm just going to stick to this side of the palette, I think. I think. I've used this palette quite a bit already. But I really do like this reddish side of the palette. I'm starting out with this color called Pampas. Carnival palette. Usually these are really bright colors. This one's a little bit more understated. That's why I like this one. The colors are a bit warmer. I like it. So, I actually took a really well needed break yesterday on Sunday. It seems like every day, you know, I used to hate going outside. I used to be more... I used to hate going outside. I used to hate it. I was agoraphobic. And going out, would give me anxiety. Give me a lot of anxiety, sometimes to the point of panic attacks. So I never went outside. But then I would go outside occasionally. Trips with my husband and my family. I would never go out alone. I drove. I used to drive. I mean, I did drive. But when I was going through this, I never drove. My car sat in the back part of the house and ended up going out of service. The battery died. And had a lot of problems. But then I got divorced. And I moved in with my parents. And then I realized, you know, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I really need help. So with help, I started going out more. I got my car fixed. I got a job. And I work 6 days a week now. My job is one of my safe places. I can't say I'm completely cured, but I do go out on Sundays now a lot. Usually, I'll go somewhere with my daughter. But sometimes I'll go out by myself, too, which is a big deal, because I used to never go out by myself. Okay, I'm going to go into we're going to do a really, really warm look. I'm going to go into October. And used to really, of course I go out by myself to go to work. But just going out and dealing with people again was a scary experience. And having to do things for myself again, because my husband always did everything for me. I was like a sheltered little housewife for years and years. I was a stay-at-home mom that actually stayed at home. But what does this have to do with yesterday? Anyway, this is a very long story. I've gotten to the point where I go out about just every day now. Even on my day off, which is Sunday. And yesterday, I didn't go out at all. And it felt really nice. I stayed in and did laundry all day. I changed out my bed sheets for my spring sheets. That if you watch... Well, no, I didn't. I do hauls on my other channel too. I don't think I showed my spring sheets, but I have spring sheets, which are little mushrooms, blue mushrooms. And I have a new blanket, which is like white daisies on a blue background. And I bought little bunny pillows. To go on my bed. And some mushroom, what's going on here? Some mushroom mushroom pillows. Did I say pillows? Mushroom throw blankets. Easter rabbit pillows. And mushroom throw blankets. Because mushrooms are kind of the thing right now. Yeah, this video is probably going to be long. I'm spending too much time on my eye already. But yeah, I spent all day washing my old bed sheets, washing my new bed sheets, washing all my throw pillows, not the pillows, and washing all my throw blankets, because I washed the throw blankets that I was using, because I use my throw blankets to snuggle up with. Is that weird? I still have blankies. I've had blankies ever since I was a young child. Like Linus from the Peanuts. I don't carry them around, but when I'm in bed at night, I like to snuggle with my blankies. And if I'm sitting out on the couch or something, I like to have my blankies with me. I don't just have one blankie. I like having several blankets. One for the couch, one for my chair over here, one or two for my bed. I buy them for the dog so he can have them in his beds. So of course I have to wash all of these blankets to make them springtime ready. So I must have done like 8 loads of laundry yesterday. And in between them all, I was just watching stuff on my phone and resting. And I really think I needed that. Let's try to chill this orange color down a little bit. Okay. Let's do, shall we do a, let's use this pinup color. I like this color. Okay, I'm running out of Fix Plus here. So, that's what I've been up to, doing laundry. But sometimes you just need a laundry day, right? And I was just super tired. So, you know, I had all these plans to go out. I was like, I just want to stay in today. We were going to go out to lunch, me and my dad and my kids. But my kids didn't even seem to want to go out. So I was like, that's cool. We'll just stay in. Okay, I want to try this color, honey. I haven't used this color yet. Oh yeah, that's nice. I wonder if this is going to fit, this Antidote palette's going to fit in my travel bag, in my tote bag today. I wonder if I'm getting to get any overtime this week. I sure wouldn't mind it. But on the other hand, I would like to have time to film. Sorry, just finishing up the eyes here. Okay. Okay, I see you. Exactly what I was looking for. I did the oyster or dove in the inner corner, or I might use a highlighter. What highlighter did I pull out? Just my Foxtrot, maybe that one. So yeah, I mean, I need more Sundays like that. I thought I was going to be waking up at like 5 or 6, but I ended up rolling out of bed between 9 and 10. My Wicked Widow Death Proof Liquid Liner finally dried up. I'm going to have to get some more of that because I really liked it and it lasted a long time. This Tarte Double Take a Wig just isn't the same. I'll have all the products that I used down in the description box. Yes, I've gone back to using my McGrath Dark Star Mascara. It's still good. Yeah, I didn't even put on any makeup yesterday either, which is unusual for me because sometimes I'll even put on makeup just to do photos for Instagram or TikTok, just for the heck of it. Or to do a get ready with me. Or just to make myself feel better. For no reason at all than just to. But I was already relaxed. I wasn't feeling any anxiety or anything like that. Sometimes putting on makeup helps with my anxiety. But I was feeling just fine. just really, really tired. Just enough energy to do laundry and makeup, take my bed sheets off and put my new ones on. If you're ever looking for affordable bedding, you should go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Home Goods. Maybe Ross. I don't know. I don't shop at Ross. Maybe even at Burlington too. I don't know. I don't go to Burlington that much. Macy's Backstage probably has some too. I love this eyeshadow palette. I'm absolutely going to use it for St. Patrick's Day too. St. Patrick's Day's on a Saturday, right? Or Saturday or Sunday, something like that. Yep, this is going to be a long video. It's okay, I think I have the time for it. And if you're watching this, maybe you have the time for it. Or at least you can stop it and start it again whenever you need to. Or maybe you're watching it at 2 or 4 times. Can you watch? I know you can watch them at 2 times speed. Can you watch them at faster speeds? I don't know that much about that. I know I talk slow and have a lot of frequent breaks. So I don't blame you if you watch it at 2 times speed. 2 times speed, 2 times speed. My parents used to have a African gray parrot who would repeat everything you said, but wouldn't repeat it when you wanted him to repeat it. He would repeat it when he wanted to repeat it. Usually when you didn't want him to repeat it. Like when your friends and neighbors were over and you were trying to teach him bad words. That's when he would say them. His name was Wizard. I miss him sometimes. My dad used to answer the phone, because we used to have a landline. This was back in the 90s. My dad used to answer the phone, hello. And Wizard copied his voice exactly. And every time the phone would ring, Wizard would go, hello. And he sounded just like my dad. And we had a dog named Pokey, a little Cocker Spaniel, a big Cocker Spaniel named Pokey. And my mom would always say, "Come on, go outside." And whenever Wizard would see Pokey, he'd go, "Come on, go outside." And when you played music, he'd start going like that. He'd start bobbing his head to the music. He did not like me, though. He would not sit on my fingers. He would try to bite me every time. I did not, even if it was even just a little love bite, I did not. He had big old beak. He had a big old beak. I did not want to be bit by him. So I never put my hand out to him. He or she, I don't know. We never figured out if it was a he or she. We just called him he. He liked my dad the best. Because he would usually call my mom a whore. Yes, he did. He would call my mom a whore and tell her to get to work. We don't know where he came up with that. Nobody ever used that word around him. We think his previous owners might have taught him that word. Because my mom got him from a work friend. He ended up going to live with my aunt and uncle on their farm. They had lots of other birds. Because my mom started getting sick and they couldn't take care of him anymore. But I always remember Wizard. like this Juvia's Place bronzer, but I have to use very, very little of it. I'm hoping to clean off my desk this week. I've got part of it cleaned off. I've taken, like I said, I've taken away the March makeup, but I haven't put it up yet. It's just in a box over there to my right. I might keep this makeup that I pulled out of there. I've had lots of animals growing up. We've always had animals. Cats, dogs. You know, people say, well, I'm a cat dog. I'm a cat dog. I'm a cat person. I'm a dog person. We were both. We had cats and dogs and birds. We lived out in the country and we let our cats roam free. Not our dogs though. We usually had a big backyard, big chain link backyard, and would let our dogs go in and out of with the dog door. And that's how the cats went in and out too, but they could jump the fence. But before we had that, we would let the cats in and out the front door. And they would jump on the windowsill of our big front window when they wanted back in. And sometimes they brought friends with them. And the mouse, dead, birds, mice, rats. And we wouldn't let them back inside until they dropped their little gifts. But when we had the dog door installed, they felt emboldened to bring their gifts inside. And sometimes the gifts were not always dead. My cat Murphy brought in a mouse one time. It was just me and my mom. And we didn't know what to do. I mean, it was very much alive. Murphy was not that great of a hunter. They would just bring him in and they would just run all over the house. I think we finally trapped it underneath a box and were able to get it back outside. And I had a cat named Merlin. You see a pattern here? Wizard, Merlin, the names we give our animals. He was a better hunter. And we had the dog door and he would bring in things. They display them right where you're going to walk. Because they're so proud of themselves. And they want you to be proud of them. So if you have an outdoor cat, just be prepared for things like that. Can you hear Moxie snoring next to me? I love having just an old dog who just follows you wherever you go and just sleeps wherever you are. I love Pickle, but she's so my other dachshund Pickle, but she's so hyper. She's six going on 7. She's more 6. She just turned 6 in October. But she's still very, very hyper. Am I running out of this? But I love just having Moxie next to me, snoring away. I'm going to pause. I'm going to get some more powder. Okay, I'm getting this Revolution translucent powder out and using it. There's nowhere to put it, but except on my palette here. But this House Labs powder is just not coming out. I'm just losing my patience with it. And this video is getting to be way too long already. Okay, where are all my brushes? In my brush holder, because I was cleaning up. That's where they all are. Just chilling in the brush holder. My favorite childhood pet had to have been Pokey, though. My little Cocker Spaniel. He was such a sweetheart. He was such the sweetest dog ever. He would never hurt a soul. We got him when I was like in 6th grade. And had him up until after I graduated college. And right up until, not until, right after I got married and moved into my first house. And then he passed away. And do my eyebrows. Then we got our dog, Ozzy, when I was married, who was a dachshund. That's when I fell in love with dachshunds. He was a black and tan dachshund. We were told he was a miniature, but he grew very large. So I think he was more like a standard dachshund. Pickle is more like a miniature dachshund. She's tiny, tiny. She can't weigh more than somewhere between 5 and 8 pounds. Or maybe the males are just bigger because Moxie hair is a ton of fun. And Moxie used to be smaller. Okay, we're going to use this Foxtrot Holiday. What is it? Highlighter. It's got a little bit of sparkle in it. Okay. Where's my finishing powder now? I'm already making my desk messy again. Can't do one face of makeup without getting it all messy. Guess I'm just gonna have to clean as I go. Right, Moxie? He agrees. I don't know, is my blush showing up today? It's kind of a bronzy color. Okay, we gotta keep moving on. Because I got to get to work too. Okay, get this pampas. It's not pompous, it's pimp. Well, if it's Spanish, or you're pronouncing it, if you're Hispanic, you would say pampas. If you're American, you say pampas. So I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Or Latin American. I don't know. It's Carnival in Argentina, Brazil. Maybe it's Brazilian. What do they speak in Brazil? Where is it that they speak Portuguese? Is that Argentina? Okay. Going back into October. Where is it that I would want to visit? Would I want to go to Brazil or Argentina? Or do I not want to go to either? Is one safer than the other? Is there any place safe to visit nowadays? Okay, aubergine. This is the darker color that I've been using. You know what I found out? That in England, or in Great Britain, or the UK, that they call eggplants aubergines. I'm gonna have to be 100% honest. I've never heard the word aubergine until just a few weeks ago. I didn't even know it was a color. I never even heard the word aubergine. I feel so uneducated. So not only did I know that it was, not know that it was a color, and it's right here in this palette, I didn't even know that it's considered an eggplant in the UK. So this is an eggplant color that I'm using. Okay, just doing all the bits and bobs here. I do have blush on, I swear. I can see it in this mirror. It's just not translating real well. Okay, this is my Urban Decay and Corrupt. It's almost kind of hard to get in there, but once it's on, it stays on all day. It's not like that Tarte eyeliner that I have to apply every hour on the hour. I like this is brown. I like that this is brown. And then we got my Bad Gal Bang. I didn't pay full price for this, but I bought a regular size and a mini for the same price as you would a regular size. So is that a deal? I don't know if that's considered a real deal or not. But it's like buying a regular size and getting a mini for free. Do we consider that a deal? I don't know, because you can get minis for free a lot of times. Okay, I'm going to use this Holiday Foxtrot in Warm Gold. Here's my inner corner highlight. Yeah. Good choice. I think it's supposed to be warm today. So I don't think I need my jacket. I'll check the weather before I leave. Okay, lipstick. That'll pull this all together. Which one do I want to use? Moderne. Yeah. Why is it as soon as I put on lipstick, I want to take a drink of coffee? I think my chapstick's in my jacket pocket. My lip gloss. Why do I always do this? Okay. Okay. Let's bring the bangs forward. Come forward, my friends. I really need to spray some dry shampoo on that or something. I don't know if I have any. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, here's the look. You tell me how it looks. Okay, thank you for joining me this morning. Subscribe, hit the like button, all that stuff. And I will see y'all next Monday, I guess. Or, whenever you decide to watch this. I do these on Mondays now. Okay, I will see you soon. Or I'll see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.